Hello my friends, and welcome back. In today's live programming video, we're going to be doing some work on Satounki. Satounki is a self-hosted, temporary elevated access management service. It is written primarily in the Rust programming language, and it leverages Rust code to generate code in Go and in TypeScript. We're gonna expand on the Go code generation a little bit in this video. In the last video, we got to a point where we had manually updated a Terraform resource, the policy resource, so that if the policy that we were trying to update had been deleted through other means, like by an API call outside of Terraform, when we tried to plan again, when we tried to apply again, our project wouldn't just error, right? Our Terraform project, instead of erroring out and saying error reading policy 404 record not found, it would say, my state file says that this should be here, but the API says it's not here, so why don't we go ahead and schedule this for recreation on the next apply. So we did that, and then we realized we kind of need to do this for everything. And that is where the thought occurred to me, hey, why don't we just generate this, you know? Why don't we do some code generation? So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So let's take, this is the file that we kind of want to end up with. So we want to generate this, pretty much everything except schema. I think we want to generate. Yeah, I think we want to generate all of the trait interface implementations. And schema is the only thing that kind of needs to be done by hand, because I don't really want to encode the type system on top of the type system even more into the Rust code generator. So let's take this, yoink it, and head over to the code generation crate. So what happens here? Generate Terraform. So we need a template. So where is this Terraform resource? Okay. So we're going to have another one, pub_const Terraform interface. We'll make that a static string. And we can do pretty much the same thing. We'll copy over this generated annotation, and we'll start with the package provider. So we're going to get rid of schema. We don't need anything in schema. We don't need string plan modifier since we're getting rid of schema. I think we don't need types either. So because when you have imported but unused resources, that's a compilation error in Golang, it's very important to remove these. So we'll remove types. I guess anything under schema can go. Great. So let's get rid of schema. And I mean, we can get rid of the comments here just to keep it nice and lean. And I'm just trying to have a look and think. So this ID, this is different between different resource types. Sometimes it's the ID, and sometimes it is the email. So we're gonna need to do a thing for that as well. But why don't we start with... Let's just start with templating the resource name. So let's match policy. And I think this can be just camel cased. Whichever format we get it in, we want it to be camel cased with the first letter being lowercase. So that's all good to go, I think. Yeah. Uh-huh. Great. And then let's take a look at the uppercase. So this will be like an upper camel case. I think there are not many of these. Cool. And now, is there any instance of policy remaining? No, there is not. That is good for us. That is very, very good for us. So the other thing, I guess is this, right? So we'll call this identifier, and we'll make this, we'll make it camel, since camel is lowercase anyway. My border just got screwed up. That happens sometimes with Komorebi, so let me just restart that, otherwise it is gonna drive me nuts. Oh, I already stopped. Just gotta restart. Great. So yeah, identify a camel, and here as well, this can just be identifier. So let's look for actually ID, match case, and yeah, this is in a few places, so we'll call this identifier. Identifier. Okay, so we kind of have everything that we need for this template here, I think. Let me just go back and check. I have a feeling there was something that was supposed to be in snake case. I think this one is supposed to be in snake case, not camel case. Oh, I already did camel case for that one. Wait, no. Confusing myself. It's always a lot harder looking at code without syntax highlighting. Alright, I think that looks good. That's a good template for us. And if it's not, we'll find out because the compiler will complain. So we need to add in an identifier, which can be a static string identifier. So on most of these, this is going to be ID, and I think it's just on the user related resources that it will be the email. Yeah, in these last two. Email. Great. So generate Terraform. Let's go there. So we need to import our interface template, Terraform interface. We gotta add some more. So I think we called this one upper camel. We also had snake. Were there any others? I don't think so. We'll find out. Anyway, we'll cause a compilation error. Upper camelify, snakeify. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know. Upper camelify. We should have upper camel here. Yeah, we do. And snakeify. And so these are templating functions that are being passed through to the mini Ginger templating library. And that's what allows us to use them the way we do here. Which is all well and good. And of course, we want to make sure that we have, when we do read, we check for HTTP status not found. If that's the case, we remove the resource so that when we do the next plan and the next apply, it will be targeted for recreation. Yep, that's all looking good. So let's get template interface, and this is where we are writing out the files. So in the same loop, we'll redeclare output. We only care about a name and identifier on this one, and we can write this out to resource.generated.go. And yeah, I mean, let's see if it blows up. Let's see if it blows up. Just gen. Oh, I'm not using it. I'm not even using it. Where did we go? Here we are. Interface. Sweet. All right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. So we have a lot of already declared errors from the Go compiler, which I think is what we're looking for, because we should have this stuff in 2 files now. So why don't we go to the Satounki platform. Might need to trigger a reload. Here we go. So we have company resource.generated. Ooh, okay, so this one we need to handle a little bit better, because that's gonna be Satounki platform. All right, back to the drawing board on the template. So where do we get the output path from? So maybe we can do it like this. Satounki, Satounki, Satounki lib, maybe? With a lowercase, with a underscore. So let's try that. What does context produce? Produces a value. Can I not insert? No, I can't. Huh. Let's see. So we want to give it an explicit import. And that's either going to be... So where does this come from? Mini ginger context. Oh, so we can embed context, which is pretty cool. So if output path dot in contains Satounki platform, then let import context equals context import equals else. We're gonna do something like this, I think. Does not match. Huh. I guess maybe it needs to be called something else. Import statement. Huh, also no. Also no. Oh, right, there we go. That looks a bit better. So the import statement is going to be either this. No, wait, it's either going to be this Wait, is it? Because if I put this here, it's going to keep the spacing. Yeah. So it's either going to be Satounki, or it's going to be Satounki platform, right? I think. And so where were the docs here? It says you can embed contact. The merge works with a value, just not values. Oh, come on, dude. The merge works with a value, just not values created by the context macro, and is performed. So maybe that means... I'm getting lost now. Here I am. Oh, why is this so difficult? Why is this so difficult? Alright, think. I'm sure the macro is not smart enough to let you do an if in there. Ooh, we can just, we can call it import. I don't know why I overcomplicate things sometimes. So instead of all of this, we can just have the string literal. And we can call this import. Right? And then we can just do it like this. Thank you very much, smart macro. Actually, we only need it on the second one. So that's good. That's good for us. Let's try this again. Just gen. Sometimes it does take me a minute to, I don't know, to get out of my own way. Okay, these are looking good. Those are the errors that we like. So we'll head back into company resource generated. Why didn't you do the thing? Did I not save the file? That's weird. Output path. So I did if output path contains. I did it the other way around. Oh my god. So silly! So silly of me. Alright, let's get this going again. Yep, we have it. I forgot to update the template like a dummy. There we go. And now that should produce the thing that we want. So, you know, these are all like duplicated errors, duplicated within the package. So let's go and remove a whole bunch of stuff from this. We're basically removing everything except schema. So, hey, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good indeed. So let's head on over to the Satounki provider. And we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. Let's start from the bottom. So we ditch all of this, which is now generated, thank God. Excellent. Ah, but it's not called AWS account post. It is called something else. Oh, what is it called? I'll need to update that accordingly. Maybe we can tell from here. I think it's settings. Settings, Cloudflare, account post. Back to the generator we go. So here we can say if the API has a prefix, I think. And that can maybe just be an empty string, I think, in a lot of cases. Except for the settings ones. So here we'll do API prefix. Here as well. API prefix. Everywhere there's a r.client. API prefix. API prefix. API prefix. I think we got them. So now we have to plumb that through. We have to plumb that through with resource and resources. Here we are. API prefix. So for company, we don't need it. For policy, I want to say we don't need it, but the best thing to do is just look at the generated API. So policies is fine. I was interrupted. I have no idea what I was talking about. What was I thinking? It's so hard to get started working again after interruptions. Even so, that interruption was maybe less than 10 seconds, and just everything has gone out of my mind. Prefixes? API prefixes? Yeah, API prefixes. God damn it. God damn it, it is the worst. I don't think people who don't do this kind of work where you have to carry so much context in your head, they just don't understand what it's like to, I don't know, it feels like I'm slowly doing all of this stuff. I'm slowly climbing a mountain, and then when I am interrupted, it's like I'm thrown off the mountain and I have to start, not always at the base of the mountain, but I have to start pretty damn low. Oof. Here we go. Settings. So these all have prefixes. And do these? Requests, user roles, no they don't. So that is an empty string. I'm not actually sure if this handles some or none, this templating library. I don't really want to find out. Let's run justgen again. So I wanted this to be different, but it was not. Evidently I missed something. I don't even know what, because I've lost all of the frickin' context. Oh gosh, we didn't plummet through. We did not plummet through. So this is going to be API prefix. This is going to be resource.API prefix. That should do the trick. Settings? Oh, hey, why are you doing that twice, dude? What the frick? Why are you doing that twice? Maybe I doubled it there. No. I must have doubled it here somewhere. Here it is. So that was in the create part of the template. Why did I do that twice? I don't even remember doing that twice. I don't even remember. Okay. That is green. That looks good. What is this? Unused function, new AWS account resource. How is that unused? How is that unused? Is it not? Does it not go through to the provider? It has to. You know what? Stupid Go can just go and be stupid somewhere else. I do not care about your capitalization rules. They are stupid. They are so stupid. Just Go, can you just be like everybody else? Please. I am begging you. Be normal like everybody else. Alright, so everything under schema goes from here. And then everything until schema goes from here. Looking good, looking good. Everything under schema. Goodbye. Everything over schema, goodbye. And this actually. Don't need you either. The policy resource, again, everything over. And everything under. Policy resource generated. There we go. Nice. I like this. This makes me very happy. I am pleased. I am very pleased. User aliases. Yep. I just want to make sure that this has email. Yep, state.email. And here we also have just email. Nice. Do I really care about this enough to fix it? Maybe. Oh, it's gonna bug me. Alright, let me just go through and fix all of these first. And then we can come back and fix the case there. So let's kill this. And all the way up into the imports. Then we have schema. User generated is still not happy about something. This one does not have a post body. Am I right? Oh, this one takes something else. This one takes something else. So this one is a post on an ID. And that post on the ID is the email. Yeah. Because it's the same as put. And this one also has to be why are all of these called policy? I think it's this one in particular. Why is that one called user aliases? We should update that as well. All right, we got a couple of things to update. Looking here for policy. So this should be body, and so should this. And don't worry, this is all gonna be worth it. I promise this is all gonna be worth it. Has post ID. As post ID. This can be a bool. And the only one I think that has a post ID once again will be the user stuff. Because we're doing it against a user, so So once again, we got to plumb this through. These two should be true. And I think it is just on the post, right? Yeah. It is just on the post. So we're gonna do let's get mini ginger if how do I do if? Can you just please show me an if example? Okay, I guess it's like that. Where are we? Where are we? Post. If has post ID. Do you do end if in this? Yes. And if. What is it? How does it look? How is it supposed to look, rather? Create. Plan dot thing value string. Plan dot identifier value string. I think that's it. Let's see. Let's bring this on back. As post ID resource as post ID. Just Jen. So user resources generated. There we go. That's nice. Oh, where is it? Is it supposed to be from plan or is it supposed to be from body? No, it's supposed to be from plan. Yeah. Alright, sweet. We are getting there, my friends. We are getting there. You know, I think it's always worth investing in doing somewhat tedious stuff like this, because then you only have to do it once, right? And honestly, like, what, this is 40 minutes of work, and now every single time I need to make one change somewhere, I make it one in one place in the template, and it gets propagated. Like, that's freaking awesome. And bear in mind, we're gonna have more Terraform resources, right? I want to add support for Superbase. I want to add support for freaking all the things, you know, like Superbase, Vercel, all those cool things that people like right now. Oh no. There is one more that I forgot. I think for this we'll be better off looking at the last commit. So the delete on this one on both of them, in fact, is a little bit different. Oh, so that has a regular delete, but use the roles does not. So delete here is done by user roles post. This is the only one that does this, and honestly I should have done this differently. Alright, the last one, we can do this. We can do this. So, as post ID, as custom delete equals resource has custom delete. We'll do that. Head over to the resource, pub has custom delete, as custom delete everywhere is false, except for the last one. And actually I should probably fix this in the API generation code rather than doing it here, but I think that's something for a future video. So that is on roles. And how do I do if not? If not. Negate. If not. Yeah. If not as custom delete. And if. So let's try one time for all time. Yep, that works. And then we just need to make sure, oh my god, what are you doing? Why are you like this? Oh, because some methods are missing. Okay, I see why. And we just need to grab that method again from here and implement it in the non-generated part. Oh my goodness. I think we might be there. We might be there, folks. Let's try and build the providers. Sweet. That's amazing. So let's take stock of everything that we have. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these manual Terraform files, I think we've reduced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One is missing. Oh, because provider. Yeah, so for 7 of these manually written Go Terraform provider files, I think we reduced the amount of manual Go code by, I don't know what, 80, maybe 90%. I think that's pretty amazing. So why don't we just have a look through the changes. That's our template. That's where we fixed the post template. This is where we updated the generator code. Where we updated our resource def. It's getting a little messy. We'll fix it up. This is the output of the fixed post template in all of the places. This is all of the manual code that we have removed all over the place. And I guess we can do our final little Terraform integration test as well. We can do our final little integration test. So let's open up Zalige. Just API. And let's do just apply. Sweet, everything applied as expected, which means that the provider is working as expected. That is lovely. That is lovely. That makes me very happy in my heart. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy. So, yeah, that was about 50 minutes of work. And now just imagine, every time we introduce a new resource into the Terraform provider, the only code that needs to be written by hand is the model, and to be honest, I think we might be able to generate the model and the schema. And both of them kind of require encapsulating some knowledge from the custom Terraform type system that sits on top of the Go type system, but damn, that's crazy. So happy. So happy. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to fix. I forgot about that. So it was, I think I saw it in user roles generated. So I think these, we can probably do title case for these. Let's head back to the template. Where did the template go? Where are you, template? Here you are. Error updating, and then okay, so what else do we have even? What else do we even have? COBOL, title, upper. Oh my god, there's so many. Maybe if I look in the docs. Uppercase strings are delimited by spaces and all characters are uppercase. Okay. Upper, lower, title. That's what we want. We want title case. So call this titleify. Title. We'll add our filter here. Titleify. And we come here. So everywhere we have add error. I'll start from the top. Title, 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 and that's the last one. Amazing. We'll get rid of that final space as well. Run a just gen. Make sure that all of those changes are correctly propagated. Title, title, title. AWS account. Yeah, that's much nicer. Cloudflare account. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, this feels good. This feels right. I love generating code. It's like my favorite thing. And you know, for a long time I thought I thought that code generation was like, how do I even explain it? Like, I thought you had to implement like your own transpiler basically. I always thought that and this is like years ago, because I've been doing this for a while now, but initially I thought that yeah, I thought that code generation always meant transpilation and everything that comes along with that, like, you know, having an intermediate representation, having a parser, all of that stuff. And when it clicked for me that you can do so much code generation just using templates, it was so obvious in retrospect, right? Because we use templates all of the time as web developers. Well, I don't know, the new generation with the JavaScript spas, but you know, classical web development has been all about templating values into HTML and then serving the HTML. So why should this be any different? Why can't we just template the values into our API clients, into our Terraform providers? And you know, because you're just taking the data from the API, from the database, actually, in the case of web development most of the times. You're taking that data and you're putting it into templates, and then other people can use what you have rendered in those templates. Here, instead of taking the data from the database, you're taking it from the type system that your API leans on. Hopefully your API leans on. You're writing an API in a strongly typed language. Yeah, I hope this gives you all some ideas about how to automate some stuff, you know, and reap the benefits. I guess I should come up with a commit message for all of this. What was my last commit message? This commit ensures that when a policy is removed outside of Terraform, on the next Terraform apply, the provider will try to recreate the policy resource instead of erroring out. So git cz git log, let me see, macros. So let's make this feat gen for generation. Generate resource interface code. Generate more resource interface code. Oh, I guess it's Terraform actually, yeah. Gen more resource interface code. This commit adds. Does it add? What does it do? Writing commit messages is so hard. What does this commit do? This commit adds code generation for the Terraform framework resource interface. On types identified in the common gen crate as on Rust types, on types / roots, on API objects identified in the common gen crate as Terraform resources. This commit also builds on the previous commit, which made the providers more resilient to resource removals outside of the Terraform state. So that should now be on here. Let's take a look. Kinda equal additions and deletions, a little bit more additions, but all of the future additions will be from the generated code. And look at that, that is beautiful and clean, and I love it. Yeah, this is good. This is very, very good. I am very happy. Oh, I'm super, super happy. This is so nice. This is so nice. Alright, I'm not sure what we're gonna do next time. I guess I'll figure it out by then. I guess I will figure it out by then. My friends, if you enjoyed this wild, wild ride, please make sure to leave a like and a comment on the video. If you would like to support the development of Satounki, you can head over to my GitHub profile and you can sponsor me. The majority of the sponsors that I have sponsor my work on Komorebi, which is a tiling window manager for Windows. It is also the tiling window manager that I am using on these live coding videos. If you are watching on behalf of a company, you're thinking, hey, Satounki is really cool, we need this in our organization, because when it comes to incidents in production, we have individual developers pinging other individuals saying, hey, can you give me these permissions because things are on fire and there's no audit trace or anything like that. Yeah, if you need it, if you are willing to support the development of it, if you're interested in adopting it, yeah, please get in touch. Please sponsor. Corporate sponsors are very much appreciated for projects like this. You'll have your name prominently somewhere in the README, and you will look super duper cool for being a company that supports a super duper cool piece of open source software. If you are, however, an individual who is not in a position to sponsor, the very next best thing that you can do is hit subscribe on the YouTube channel where you are probably watching this video right now. As I'm recording this, we are at 982 subscribers, very close to 1,000. Do you think we can hit 1,000 before Christmas? I think we might be able to. 1,000 is an important number because it is one of the thresholds that is required to start receiving ad revenue. And you may have noticed if you've been watching the Komorebi tiling window manager tutorials, the NixOS tutorials, the live programming videos, that pretty much all of my videos have ads right now. And it would be very nice to support these open source projects, at least to some extent, through some ad revenue coming in from YouTube. So hit subscribe, and if you are one of the last 18 subscribers to get us over that 1,000 mark, please do reach out on Mastodon, on Twitter, on Discord, in the comments if you would like a shout out in one of the upcoming videos. Very happy to shout out your channel, your open source project, or just give you an individual shout out. Alrighty, my friends. I hope that whatever you all do today, you have a great day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you all back here next time.